In this third video, we will do a comparative analysis of the art market between the 2017 and 2018 seasons. As we will see, New York sales dominate the scene in both years. At the end of the video, we will add some interesting results from 2019, a year for which, due to the world pandemic, the data in our possession to date have not yet been sufficiently detailed. The undisputed protagonist in record sales in 2017 was Leonardo da Vinci's Salvator Mundi, which sold at Christie's for $450 million on the evening of 15th November 2017. Not to be forgotten is the $110.5 million absolute record for a work by the nonconformist graffiti artist Jean-Michel Basquiat. Field Plowman, a painting by Vincent van Gogh dated 1889, sold for $80 million at Christie's, one of the highest prices ever paid for his work. Fernand Léger also did well with his Contraste de Forme, which, with over $70 million, was the fifth most important sale in 2017. Leading the list of the 5 most expensive works of 2018 was Amedeo Modigliani's 1917 canvas entitled Nu couché, Reclining Nude, on her left side, which sold for $157 million at Sotheby's, New York. This was followed by Pablo Picasso's 1905 painting, Little Girl with Basket of Flowers, which sold for $115 million at the Rockefeller Collection sale at Christie's, New York. Edward Hopper's 1929 work, Chop Suey, one of the artist's most iconic works in private hands, sold for $91.9 million at the Barney A. Ebsworth Collection auction. In fourth place is the most expensive work by a living artist ever to be auctioned, David Hockney's large painting, Portrait of an Artist, Pool with Two Figures, which sold for $90 million. In fifth place is the 1916 Suprematist composition, the highest expression of the concept of the supremacy of pure sensitivity in Kazimir Malevich's art, which sold for $86 million. Comparing the 5 most expensive lots of 2017 and 2018, the market is in good health. The undisputed triumph of Leonardo da Vinci's Salvator Mundi sold for $450 million at Christie's in New York. This is obviously an exception for the art market, as there is very little chance that a painting of this prestige by a virtually unobtainable artist will reappear at auction in the future. Comparing the price range of the other 2017 top lots with those of 2018 confirms the positivity and risk appetite of collectors in the presence of works of great quality and prestigious provenance. This is especially true for the pre-war segment, which benefited during 2018 from auctions of important private collections that generated a turnover that is very close to that of the post-war sales of the same year, as we will see from the analysis in our 5th video. Although no elaboration of the 2019 art market data is yet available, it seems that, from the prices of the main auctions, last year's market matches the total sales of 2017, with a slight decrease of 5% over 2018. In contrast, the number of artworks sold rose by 2%. However, 2019 remains the second largest sales volume year ever. 2 surprising records. Jeff Koons' Rabbit fetched $91 million, just surpassing Hockney's record for a living artist. The delicate atmosphere of Claude Monet's Painting of a Haystack also sold for an astounding $110 million. Works by noteworthy artists such as Modigliani, Bacon, Warhol, and Magritte confirm that there are always collectors willing to invest tens of millions of dollars for superior artistic achievements. In closing, we consider the extraordinary sum of nearly $15 million for a sculpture by Boccioni, and, among the old masters, the record set for Cimabue's panel, which sold for over $24 million.